Hey Divas, what's up? It's your girl Diva and welcome back to Diva's house. And it's time for Diary of an At-Home Mom / Diva. So yes, this week you know what we're talking about. It's the finale to the series. And the question of the day is, are you a Wonder Woman? So stay tuned if you guys want to hear some of what I'm talking about. Because of course we're talking about moms leading up to Mother's Day. And I want to know if you're a Wonder Woman. Stay tuned.
It's Diva's house. I'm crazy about my makeup. I'm slaying on the regular. Baby, don't you ever think that I'm not kidding? It's Diva's house. Like, comment, subscribe. Ladies, stop by. You know I'm giving you life. My channel's everything. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. My channel's everything. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Diva's house.
Okay, so for copyright reasons, my plan was to play Trey Songz' Are You a Wonder Woman? Because that's my jam. So pull it up on iTunes. Go show my boo some love because you know I love me some Trey Songz. But that's my jam. That was off of his Trey Day album. If y'all want to know about that song, make sure you blast that on Mother's Day. Are you a Wonder Woman? Because it's the truth. So, yep, that's right. I'm talking about Are You a Wonder Woman this week. And of course, it is leading up to Mother's Day weekend. So, we got to show our moms some love. Now, I know dads, if y'all looking at my video, y'all talking about some, moms always get all the love. And you know what? I can honestly say, yes, that is true. You know why? Because for 9 months we carry them babies. We push them out or they get cut out of us in some form or fashion. And then the bond is there. It's really almost started. I really want to say, for me, the bond with my daughter started when she was already in my womb. Growing, the kicks, and I would talk to her every day. And that bond starts then. So, yes. Mothers do get all the love because we carry them for 9 months. And then we birth them. And then we have to be their first teachers, their first everything, really. You know, I feel like I've been my daughter's first teacher at a lot of things. I've watched all of her first moments because I was home with her for her first year. And it seemed like a whole lot more. It was like her first year and a half. But definitely, you know, we do a lot. So when I ask the question, are you that Wonder Woman? Are you that type of mom who works tirelessly to make sure that your child has everything that they need? Are you that mom who is striving to do better so that your children see better? Are you that mom who you don't have a whole lot, but you make a whole lot out of a little bit? So there are all those type of moms, and fellas, your day is gonna come, so I'll make sure to show you guys some love. But of course, I'm showing the ladies some love because I, of course, am a mom, and I know that bond between me and my daughter. She's only 2, and sometimes when I talk about her, people they think she's a lot older, and I'm like, no, she's 2 going on 20. But yeah, so she's been doing some amazing things. She's growing really, really well. I really don't have any complaints. She's talking a whole lot more. There's so many more words, and I'm like in between the minion, because the joke is my daughter talks more minion than she does English, which is the joke between me and my husband. And everybody's like, Minion, watch Despicable Me and then watch the Minions movie and you'll understand what my daughter sounds like. Because she talks so fast too. But she is getting a lot of words out, and she's progressing really well. She's doing a lot more things of lately. And this, not to even get off the subject of moms, but this, I have to share this story with you guys. And I don't know, you guys could comment down below and tell me if your kids have that. My daughter has a habit of waking up sometimes in the middle of the night, and because we leave the TV on in her room, which is probably not a good thing, but it got us through some things in the beginning, which is why we have it in her room. Anyway, she would wake up in the middle of the night and then just start talking. I don't know if she's watching the TV and she having a conversation with herself or whatever the case is. But then it started to be that she would take off her pamper. I would put her in like the footsie pajamas. I'd go in the morning to wake her up to take her to daycare. The pajamas would be off, and so would the pamper. So then I realized she could get out of the footy pajamas, and she would do it quite a few times even while she was awake. And if I was off and she was still in her pajamas, she'd manage to get out her pajamas and then go running around the house and just let pamper. Then it got to the point where she would start taking off the pamper in her sleep, and of course now she's wet the bed completely. So then I had to get creative, and I stopped putting her in the footy pajamas, and I just put her in the regular pants pajamas. No, that didn't work either, because she would still get out the pamper. It was either she'd get out the pamper or she'd half take it off, and it all shifts to kind of one side, and so it'd be wet, shifts to one side, and so it'd be the bed. So I don't know if any of y'all children have done this, but mine has. Now she's elevated to the point where you can't just leave her in a shirt and a pamper, because she takes off the pamper and then goes running around and thinks it's hilarious. She even managed to do this at daycare, which I still for the life of me don't know why she would do it, but she had on this jumper. It was kind of loose, and the straps are loose because it's a size too big. Got out of it, took her pamper off, and was just bottomless. So I don't know why she's been doing this. The daycare provider thinks she's ready to be potty trained, which in all fact could be true, because my child, she'll be 2.5 soon, so I kind of want to get her started before she turns 3. But I don't know what it is with taking off her pamper, especially at nighttime, and then I come in the morning and it's on the floor and the bed's wet, and I have to change her sheets and wash the mattress pad almost every day. Not cool. So I just have to share that funny story with you guys. Being a Wonder Woman. Back to the. So when I say moms are Wonder Women, especially single parent moms, because I don't think single parent moms get enough love or recognition or respect, because they're doing a double duty job. They're being all over, and it's not to say that the dads may be there or may not be there in the children's lives, but if you're the single parent raising the kids more than the child is with their father, you are doing double duty work, because not only are you going to work to provide for these kids, you're making sure that they come home and they're getting love and they're getting attention. You're checking their homework, you're making sure they eat dinner, you get in the bed, checking homework, then make sure they're ready for the next day. Then you still have to prepare for yourself. And if you're a single parent mom who is going to school, it's even more work, because now you're doing your schoolwork at night while they're sleeping. So it's definitely a lot on the plate, and if you're a good mom who's doing it the right way, because I look at some of these moms that I see, young mothers out here, that I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Some of them are ratchet. You beat to the gods with your child hair not done. Your child coming out the house looking raggedy, but they hair ain't combed. They looking dirty and messy, but you look beat to the nines. Like, come on now. My mother always made it a point to make sure that myself and my brother were well dressed. Even if she wasn't, we were well dressed. Because there's no way she would come out the house looking way better and us looking a hot raggedy mess. And that transpires over to my child. If I'm gonna be beat to the gauze, especially when I come on this camera for y'all, I make sure my child is well dressed, because she's a reflection of myself and her father. That's just how it has to be. I don't even care if I have to sacrifice and recycle clothes over and over. I always make sure my child has new stuff so that she is well dressed, so nobody can say, well, you know, that Niobe, she's, you know, she looks messy. She doesn't look well taken care of. She doesn't look well kept. No, ma'am, you will not. So I will go to whatever lengths I have to make sure that my child is well dressed, well taken care of, clean and tidy, because nobody can say this mom doesn't take care of her child. Won't be me. With that being said, I just have to say a big shout out to all the moms who are being that super mom. And like I said, if you guys haven't really connected the whole series together, why I chose these superheroes, in part it was on the tail of the whole Batman Superman movie. And of course one of the feature characters that came up in the movie happened to be Wonder Woman. So I had seen the fabric and decided to create these earrings, and then when I realized where I had planned the whole series out to be, I had to make Wonder Woman my last character for the series because it was going right into Mother's Day. So as I sat down, reflected, and thought about it when I was creating the earrings and thinking out the whole series, I realized that as parents, we have to not only be superheroes to our children, but we are our children's superheroes. A lot of children look up to their parents as role models. I have one of my cousins. She has always said that she looks up to her mom. Her mom is one of her greatest inspirations and idols. And I'll be honest with you, my mom is one of my greatest inspirations and role models. She works tirelessly, 2 jobs. Her children are grown. But because my dad passed away in 2007, in order to maintain the house that they purchased together, she has to work those 2 jobs. And things are not easy. Things are not cheap. You know, prices of things are going up, and we're not seeing an increase in pay. So, you know, she works those 2 jobs with hopes to retire one day, and just be able to work maybe a couple of nights a week doing private duty stuff. But my mom definitely a Wonder Woman, and she's always been a Wonder Woman. So I felt the need to just really spotlight the fact that parents, moms, dads, whatever, they are superheroes. They work tirelessly to make sure that their children are well taken care of. But moms, I take my hats off to you. After becoming a mom, I know what it's like. And I tell you, mine makes me tired. But I love her to death. Anyway, my fabulous divas, I can keep going on and on and on, and this video would be super duper long. So you guys stay tuned for my tutorial Friday, where I'll be giving you this Wonder Woman look. And y'all know what to do. Y'all stay fab, because you know your girl is too. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.